Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Football Power Hour. Manchester United played Everton yesterday at Dickinson Park, I think. And man, we won. We got the 3 points. And it wasn't the prettiest game to watch. Hill Dickinson Stadium. We'll remember Benjamin Sesko though. Hey man, sometimes you're gonna win and it won't be pretty. Sometimes the person that you meet won't be a 10. But a win is a win, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, let's just first of all start from giving props to Michael Carrick. One game at a time, Michael Carrick is saving our season. I am constantly thinking about the fact that I doubted that we are all in this together. Added phrase that he used. I doubted him. And I hold my hands up because Michael Carrick is saving the season. You understand where we finished last season? You understand what the realistic expectations for this season should be? And we are out here unbeaten in 2026. We are out here. I'm not saying we win in the title, but this is title winning form. Oh shit! This is something else. This is something else. I gotta give the flowers to Michael Carrick. Has there been a little bit of a stroke of luck? Yes. Let's not act like all them Sesko, game-winning goals were all guaranteed. No. But there's been some luck. Yesterday's game was actually in the category of unwatchable, unbearable. It was the thing that I dislike the most is like, okay, Everton sometimes would do unforced errors where they say, hey, it's December 25th, here's the ball. Without anybody putting pressure on them. But then Manchester United players, more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, we are also like saying, no. It's still December 25th. Here is the ball. Take it. Unforced errors. That's the first thing. That's the first thing that irks me when we do unforced errors. When the other team is defending well, that's a different story. It was a very, very boring game at some moments. And then there'll be moments where like both teams are trying to attack too quickly. And you know what? Funny enough, when you start playing a transition game, I always think about, the one and only, when he said he wants to make us the best transition attacking team in the world in a press conference. That goal we scored was in a transition. Matter of fact, it was special. It was special in a way where it was reminiscent of the Tevez, Ronaldo, Rooney triangle. There's a new triangle that is actually forming, which leads me to what I really want to talk about later on after we do the player grades about Benjamin Sesko. You know, there's two sides that are conflicting. One side, Amy says, free Sesko. Like, come on, man. What's the brother got to do to get a start? Is it 5 goals in 6 matches for Benjamin Sesko? The form is impeccable. The form, I don't even think there is a player right now in the top 6 that is in Sesko's kind of goal scoring form right now in the Premier League. This guy deserves a start. Like Michael Carrick, what does he got to do to just be in that? The reason why, fundamental reason why he should really be starting is like partnerships, relationships, and patterns. And now, and I'm talking about that triangle, saying it gives me that shadows of the Tevez, Rooney, Ronaldo triangle, is because they developed like more and more. The more they played, the more like, you know, understanding they had of each other. And that's all I'm asking for Sesko. The moment you let Sesko, Cunha, and Mbomo play together more and more, you are starting to really build a strong chemistry. And like, why not start it sooner? Next season we'll be like, oh, Sesko is improving when we could have seen some of the stuff that he's been doing right now. You see, do you understand my striker is scoring goals? I haven't even seen him score a tap-in. I haven't even seen him score like a Premier League penalty. I haven't even seen him score like, well, I know Bruno is going to take the penalties, but like I haven't even seen him score like a volley or like a very, very, very like, you know, dominant leaping header type goal. You know, there's so much more. I feel like we're seeing Sesko operate at 60% when he can go to 95 this season, or maybe 70, 80 this season. Why deprive us of that? Why deprive him of that? But then the other side of me says, relax, boss. Carrick's got a plan for Sesko, you know. Carrick has got an interesting plan where he kind of is like, you're not really putting him in too much pressure too soon, because he's not really ready to be Manchester United's out and out number 9. Yeah. He's still developing. He's still young. He's got all the potential. He's got good attributes. He's got a really, really, really good shot. And boy, let's not forget about the pace. That run, oh my God. Benjamin. When the more I think about him, the more I forget that, like, listen, this is a live stream. SLD says this is a pre-recorded. This is live. I'm just like, you know, my team, man. You know, I just need Sesko to get time. But then also a part of me says no. Michael Carrick has got this really, 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 really good like approach of waiting until the opposition is a little tired, and waiting until, you know, if Sesko comes in and he doesn't actually you know, like get a goal, it's still like, oh, you didn't really, really like, you're not a 007 agent, if you get what I'm saying. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to know. Man, Compo says he's so fast he could put lightning in jail. Oh my God. Big up to Doctor in the building. Shout out to Lou, man. Big up to you. Kindly hit the like button, reminder to do that. This team, man. Look at how the season all of a sudden is resurrected, is really the vibe that I'm on. That's why I'm so happy this Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I want to put the link in the chat in a moment, but I want to also do something a little different this time around. Let's just quickly listen to former Manchester United manager.
Performance, please.
Disappointed with the result. Happy enough with the second half performance. Didn't think we'd done enough in the first half.
I can't believe I said Dickinson Park earlier on. Hill Dickinson Stadium.
But overall, lost a really tight game. Could have easily gone in our favour.
Do you think in some ways, obviously it's 7 games that went home, but that represented a degree of progress today? You fought really hard. The relationship between the fans and the players on the pitch they seemed to fuel each other. That did feel close.
I do, yeah. Thought they done well tonight. Thought the crowd done great. Thought the players done great. They have done all season.
Would it be possible you made 3 changes? Obviously, we know Jake O'Brien was suspended. Could you just talk us through what the thought process was with those changes?
Just manager's decision. I thought they were the right way to go tonight, and we chose it. Yeah, not really giving up too much of my thoughts to you, to be honest.
No, I can tell.
Yeah.
I like that answer. Just manager's decision.
I'll pass it on then.
Simon?
Hi, Simon.
Yeah. In a game like that, there's not a lot in the game. You could win the game, they could win the game, but they can bring on somebody who cost 70 million quid. And is that the difference?
I think that was a bit he missed there in that question, that one before.
Is that the difference though?
Wait, where was the part? There was the part that I'm looking for. Hold on. Okay.
In little games like that, against clubs like this, they can just call on players that you can't get hold of at the moment.
Look, we narrowly beat United at Old Trafford 1-0. Probably shouldn't have won on the night, but held out, got a result. I thought they were a bit fortunate tonight to win the game 1-0. I thought we were probably, certainly in the second half, looked a more likely a team.
And in a way, he's right. This is what I said about we have been relying a little bit on a stroke of luck, and it's working so far. And the thing about it is, like, the thing about luck, you gotta put yourself in a position to be lucky, and Michael Carrick is doing that. Sure, there is like some, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue with this. And I wanna move on from.
But we couldn't get the goal, and it's the quality what you're talking about. The quality which costs big money, but we're just lacking that little bit where we could probably get a goal. And we didn't quite be able to do it.
I mean, you said in programme notes that your aim's are a lot different to the ones that existed for the last few years. But getting into Europe is almost a double-edged sword, because if you manage to get in, then you've got to sort the squad out, and then you've got to deal with that.
Yeah.
And that brings its own problems, as other teams are finding out.
Yeah, I found it at West Ham when we were just about to get relegated. We avoided relegation, and in the next season we made Europe. But we went on to get to a semi-final that year. So I still think that my aim would love to be that, but I'm not in the right place at the moment to talk about that, because at the moment, we're not winning the games to give ourselves a chance to hang in with the teams at the top. So I hope we can still do it. We can turn it around somehow, but not disappointed with the performance tonight. Disappointed more with the result tonight.
Thanks, Simon. Ollie? Hi, David.
And yo, SLD, no, I did not say Sesko, Kuyambumo, CR7, Rudy, and Tevez. No, I said that triangle, the goal that we scored, it had shadows of that other triangle. You know what I'm saying? Do not say, make me say, that's a criminal statement right there. What you're doing is defamation, fam.
Irrespective of your home record, what are the challenges of moving to a new stadium? I'm partly asking because it's my first time here. It's a magnificent stadium. You know, you've lost a few on the spin here. Are there challenges of moving to a new place?
It's
What does he want Moyes to say about that? Wait, here we go.
David, the TV's just shown all the corners going under Lamb's.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the part I've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a couple more, Paddy.
David, the TV's just shown all the corners going under Lamb's crossbar. What was the thinking behind that?
Was that the goalie wouldn't do as well as what he done. The goalie was bloody brilliant for them tonight. The goalie, the save he had from Michael Keane, the way he dealt with the corner kicks. You know, there was a huge amount of pressure on them.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lord. I am so happy. Hit the like button for David Moyes. You know you got something special when the opposition goalkeeper says, bloody brilliant. You know what I'm saying? Guys, send Le Mans. Bloody brilliant. The way, no, it's the commanding presence, the shot stopping, the confidence. He's claiming balls. Guys, Manchester United goalkeeper Sen Lamans has claimed the pregnancy of a woman believed to be his neighbor. Sources suggest that given the goalkeeper's well-known ability to claim crosses and command his area, he managed to claim this one too without any complaint, and he's willing to claim more. That's a bad joke. Somebody sent me this shout out to Chris Main, Man United fan. But yeah, the point is Saint Lamans is claiming everything. Right? Joe says tomatoes to that joke. No, what we have is a player, the bargain. That's really what I asked down. You know, like we got this guy for cheap. We were having this conversation about, oh no, it's gotta be Emi Martinez, Premier League proven. Where the Premier League proven merchants now? It's gotta be a player that has experience. Why are we going with a 23-year-old from a dead league? And guess what? Yeah. I bet we have receipts, you know, of people. If we can dig through the files, we got receipts of people in this community saying, nah. I mean, it doesn't also mean that Emi Martinez wouldn't have worked out. But the thing that's very, very, very exciting about this is the fact that it's a long... Goalkeepers have so much longevity in their careers, and seeing this guy come to a new league and then have players play rugby tactics in football. They were playing WWE. Matter of fact, something needs to be done about that, by the way. Like the Premier League needs to have a meeting and figure out why is the Mikel Arteta virus spreading? Because David Moyes, I don't, that was ugly. That was ugly to watch. And David Moyes is out here just like, no, he was bloody brilliant.
The way he dealt with the corner kicks, there was a huge amount of pressure on them. And we hoped somewhere we'd have got a nick on one of them. I mean, I don't know. How many corners did they? And I think they had one.
Yeah.
So the pressure we had on those situations, you could look at another way and say, we should have tried something else to try and get a goal, but very difficult to get that information on during the game. The players are putting in, and actually I thought the way it was going we would get one from it, but we didn't. But I thought their goalkeeper played really well tonight. But for me, he was the best player for them tonight.
Well, the man of the match was announced by David Moyes. But you know what I'm saying? I'm really pissed about this type of tactic, I really feel like there needs to be a new law. Whether they say count the number of people that can be in a box, or they do this thing where if it's like, I don't know. Open for suggestions. Let's have this discussion. How do we fix football? Bring football back, because these guys are making some sort of hybrid sport, and I'm not with it. Kindly hit the like button if you're just joining. Thank you for being here. This is the Football Power Hour. My name is Bots, and we're about to do the match review. Boom, boom, boom. This is how things looked from last game. Moyes needs to realize there is only room for one manager with comeback tactics. Bro, look at this thing starting to spread in the Premier League. I think it's a virus. It's the Arteta-ritis. And more teams are going to be playing like this. And before the season ends, please, Premier League, have a meeting. Okay. Even if Arteta leaves, they all know the forbidden texts. Big up, Compose. Vegeta says the Wayland Euro got pushed and the ref did nothing and still had the audacity to give him a yellow for giving it back to them. The officiating can F off. Really? Come on. For real. For real. There was something that's kind of like suspect about that officiating yesterday. And somebody, who was it? Was it Tarkowski who should have been sent off? He gets a yellow for pushing one of our players, and then he does it again. And you're like, oh, referee, that one you didn't see? I know, the second yellow to send somebody off, it's got to be really something worth it. But at the same time, there's a very, very, very wide, gray area that is not fun to watch in the game. That's what I need. That gray area needs to be thinned down a little bit. He should leave. That's how you stop this nonsense. Anyway, starting with obviously David Moyes and everybody gave Saint Lamans an A. I think that's we gotta just first of all just do that. Start with Saint Lamans. And Lenny Yero, Sesko with the goal. You did your part. You deserve to start. It's like I'm reciting a poem for Sesko. He gets an A from me. An A for Saint Lamans. I think that's those two players. And there's also Harry Maguire, who I gotta big up. Jacob Lord Himothy. Guys, the number of defensive duels he won. There was a moment when Everton was just spraying, like the corners that we survived, that David Moyes is also talking about. Some, obviously, Saint Lamans claimed. Some set pieces and some of the corners, Maguire was there to do the defensive work. And he deserves the applause for me. Like, he was also in the outstanding A category for me. We deserve better says, yup. Doctor says, nah. Okay. Move A to B, B to A. Wait. I haven't finished with, we haven't even talked about Lenny Yoro yet. Lenny Yoro, guys, another time he steps in, emergency settings. Because Lissandro Martinez. Oh my God. I guess we'll have that conversation about Licha. Because I said, one more injury this season. Licha, I'm not going to be now looking at you as long term, and an injury has happened. And I wonder what this means moving forward. So, anyway, Lenny Yoro came in and also had a very good performance. But for me, Maguire was a little bit better than Lenny Yoro. So that is why I'll probably put it like that. I'm open to be told otherwise and discuss. Let's have that debate. I'll put the link in the chat. Matter of fact, let me do it right now. Guys, hit that like button. 34 people tuned in. Appreciate y'all for being here. The link is right here. If you have never called in, this is a challenge. This is an invitation to you to hit the like button and call in. Vegeta says, puts the mess down. Brother, what tea is this? This is lemon ginger tea. The link is right there. Kindly pull up. Let's discuss. Let's debate. I'm going to keep moving forward and say, okay, let's go to maybe, Casemiro. Casemiro is an A. Casemiro got to be an A. Casemiro got to be an A. Let me do this so that I don't, so that we know who we talked about. I'm going to stack everybody else here. Boom. So, big shout out to you if you're just tuning in. Let me just fix this so that you're not alarmed or you run away, because there's the people here haven't been graded yet. Okay, so Casemiro, what grade would Casemiro get? Casemiro, for me, was one of our better midfielders. But I will defer to We Deserve Better in the house.
Hello, Botsy.
What's up? We Deserve Better. How you doing?
Do you mind me calling you Botsy? I really like calling you Botsy.
Botsy. Yeah, I don't mind it. I have so many nicknames. It's incredible. It's incredible. So you know what? Botsy, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because I was thinking about calling you Botty, but I thought that might have other ramifications. So Botsy.
No. Yeah. Oh my God. Big up, We Deserve Better. It says we accept that nickname. When I see you, We Deserve Better. It's on site.
Thanks for having me on, right?
So you know what? I'm out here. I was about to talk about Casemiro, and I was like, you know what? Let's have the discussion. How would you rate Casemiro's performance?
So for me, Casemiro, I don't think he had his best game.
Mm-hmm.
My speaker's not right. That's better. I don't think he had his best game. I think it was. I think. Do you know what's really interesting? You know, we talk about Mainu, and a lot of people criticise him for his defensive capabilities. I've always seen them. I think yesterday he bailed out Casemiro quite a few times. And so I think it was fortunate that he had Mainu beside him. Not his best game. The previous game, not that great either. So just a couple of games, but these things happen. He's been very very good at times this season. So yeah, there was point spots when I was looking at that team in the first half and thinking, where's our midfield? The problem with Casemiro is he reads the game really well, but he was a millisecond behind on every intervention, every challenge, every pass was late or it was scrappy. I think he got better in the second half, but I think most of our team in the first half was slightly off the game, and it all kicked off with Lamens. Lamens with that shot which went straight to Barry. And yeah, he kind of threw Euro under the bus with that move as well. So, but for me, so Lamens, I mean, for Casemiro, I would probably give him a B minus. I don't think, I don't think he was great. I think he caused his own problems. I
mean, for me, there's a few moments where like that. What I mentioned about the unforced errors, like the passing was not totally synchronized. You know, it's like sometimes he's thinking like something else that like, you know, it's either a overhit long pass or an underhit pass or get just a straight pass to the opposition, and he's he was expecting like Cunha to cut in a way that like you're like, I don't know if that execution was the best for that moment. So,
he was snatching at the game a bit, and I think you control the game, you impose yourself on the game through midfield, and that allows your attackers to move forward and be free. I don't think that happened yesterday. I don't think anybody imposed themselves in that first half. I think it was quite scrappy. But do you know what's great about this, Bots? I don't put it down to luck. I don't think we had luck yesterday. I think it was a dogged fight. I think that's just the way it works. And I think sometimes you win ugly. Man United, under Sir Alex Ferguson, a lot of our games we won ugly. A lot of our games we won in the final minutes of the match. You know, that's how it used to be. We had a lot of 1-0s under Alex Ferguson too. So firstly, kudos to Carrick, 16 points out of 18. Secondly, we've also, which is championship form, and the top two need to be looking at. That's how you win a league. That's the kind of form you need. And also our first away win, first away clean sheet as well.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had probably not 3 clean sheets? Or 4?
I think about 3. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is man. It's actually a really good moment that we're in, and I wish this can continue. Long may it continue. Okay, I'm curious how now like Casemiro ranks with the other midfielders, because like I thought he was bad, but he was not the worst.
Yeah. So I think let me grade Mainu if I can.
Yeah. Okay. What are you saying about Mainu?
I think because he made up for Casemiro's deficiencies, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't his best game. He's been prolific the last 5 games. This time, I think he was a bit scrappy in the first half, but by far better than Casemiro. I would give him a B+. I think if Mainu wasn't there, we get run through in midfield. So he was doing a lot of the cleanup. Great defensive duties from him today. The more I see of Mainu, the more I love that guy. It's such a beautiful player. The difficulty he had this time, and I think Everton did it to all our players, they shot down the space. And normally when you want the player you want in that situation, in tight spaces and quick control, is Mainu. I think there were a few times in the first half where his touch just didn't come off.
And not only that, there was like moments I saw Mainu almost trying to enter the opposition box with the ball like by dribbling through players and it wouldn't come off.
Yeah.
Like I actually learned a little bit of new information about like Maino, like at the, like on the edge of the box, where I was just like, oh, he's not really like sharp to the level that he probably can be. You know, that like say that Maino that scored versus Wolves that last season, you know, or was it the season before last? You know, like those moments where Maino is going through one or two players and actually executing it and being successful at it. He's not really quite there yet.
But I think what Everton did yesterday was they put 9 men behind in the box. They put 9 men in the box. So it was impossible for any of our balls. That's why I was screaming for a Sesko, for a ball over the top, because ground balls weren't getting through because there are too many bodies in there. And I think everybody suffered from that. All of our attacks suffered from that. Manu had a lovely shot in the 50th minute, that lovely in-swinging ball to Mbumo, which Mbumo just didn't do the best with. The goalkeeper came out at him quite quickly and the ball just went over. But yeah, I think we all struggled. I think there was a good game plan from Everton, you know, dogged team, but we found a way, Bots. We found a way to score, and that goal, sumptuous. It actually started from Sesko's knockdown and then passed on to Cunha. You know, people have been saying it's like this, like that. It just reminds me of that Rashford to Pogba cross-field ball. I still can remember it to this very day. Beautiful. And you know, people are saying we've got a problem on the left wing. Well, that cross ball was from the left wing over to the right wing. So we don't have a problem on the left wing. Get over it. I know Cunha was a bit too central for me in the first half. And I think that was a problem. I think Carrick or our man Holland had a word with him at half time, and they pushed him more to the left, and he was more effective in the second half. I won't point out Cunha. I think Cunha was great. Shithousery again, beautiful from him. Let me rate Cunha because I love him, and I know Cunha always gets stick from a lot of people. I think people just don't want to be wrong about this guy. I'm quite happy to be wrong about anything I say. It's not an issue. Cunha for me, I'm going to give him a B. I think a solid B, just because shithouser is really important. We needed to rough up the Everton players. We needed to rough them up. He roughed them. Do you remember that on the where they got a throw in, where he just ran in for the player and took him out in the first half, and then that whole kind of falling thing, and also where he went for Braithwaite in the second half. You needed to get into their heads. And he's the only player that does that. He's the only player in our team who does a bit of shithousery. We need a couple of Cunhas for that. And of course, that lovely, masterful cross-field ball. You know, and this guy just plays. He gives it all that he can, right?
Yeah.
The problem we have, and I'll state this: people get on Cunha's back, people get on Ahmad's back, and sometimes they get on Mbumo's back. Every other team has fullbacks that do runs, right? We have Delo and Shaw. And that's the problem. That's why our players, we don't have that. We don't have that interaction up the field. You know, that's why you need a Dorgu as a left back to go up and interact with Cunha, because that's when you'll get the best out of him. We don't have any of that. So all of the pressure is on them. It doesn't work that way. And when Cunha is playing, he's got 2 players on him every single time, sometimes 3. He needs to get cuter with that. He needs to find a way. It's tough. It's hard work. It's really hard work, but that's the problem he has. They put 2 on him every single time. Every match I've seen him, he just needs to be better with his touch. He needs to figure that out.
I hear you on that, but like there's also moments where Cunha, for me, I think he confuses his teammates a little bit, because sometimes he wants to take the ball and go through like 1 or 2 players, and sometimes when it's supposed to be just like an easy one-touch football situation, like you can unlock like a very, very compact defense with just 1 touches. And that's why like there was a lot more, like there was one time where you'd find that Bruno and Kobe combining, that combination would create a final third entry more than like the combination of Cunha and Mbuma or Cunha and Bruno, you know. So like there's something that I feel like needs to change a little bit about his game. Like still, you know, I'm not saying get rid of the maverickness, you know, but it has to be measured. Maverickness.
I get it. Yeah, he needs to tidy up his game. I think they all need to tidy up the game. I think against a low block, I think we suffer. And I'm not going to have this whole kind of thing about a low block, because this seems to be the new phrase that everyone's throwing about. Teams go from low block, mid block, high press. It changes throughout the game. You've just got to find a way to do it. And the way you find a way to do it is you score. You get a goal, and then they've got to come forward. You know, it's quite simple. That's the way you do it. You break the team down, you get your goal, and then you get them to come forward, and then you hit them time and time and time again. We just need to figure that out. I think on a low block, I think when there's not space, I think all our attackers suffered. And that's what happened yesterday. Everton narrowed the pitch. They narrowed the space that we had to run into. So our game was broken. It was disrupted completely. And we had to keep pushing and trying to find a way. Lamens yesterday, just prolific. Started off rough, but do you know what? Just beautiful. Corner after corner. That lovely tip over the bar from Michael Keane. That lovely save on the ground right at the end from George. You know, it just kept going on. Great catches. The guy was exactly what we needed at the back of the sticks yesterday. But I'm not going to get overly excited about it. Sen Lamens did what he's paid for. He's a goalkeeper. You save your team. It's really simple. I don't start saying these guys are great for doing their job. I'm just grateful that they're finally doing their job.
I want to welcome Doctor to the conversation. Big up, Doc.
It's a great picture.
Hi. Thank you very much. I thought I
Wait.
zhuzhed it up.
I was like, yeah, without even. Ah, man.
No, okay, I'll change it. But I just thought I zhuzh it up, you know. I'll change it. I've changed it. Okay. If you don't know who that is, go Google it, okay? If you're not a Manchester United fan, if you don't know who that lady in the picture is. Anyway, me personally, the only person who deserves an A is Sen Lament. Everybody else, B. You know?
Really?
Everybody else who's in the A, B, and then yeah. Lenny, yes, stays where he is. But I'm going to say this. The game was so like overall, over the 90 minutes, it was boring. I switched my TV off.
Yeah.
And I came back in the last 3 minutes of extra time. Like that is how boring it is, you know?
Damn. I never.
They were pissing me off, and then I was.
I hear you.
So.
I must be a Satanist. I really enjoyed it yesterday, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I need to get out a bit more.
I did say yesterday it was worse than the West Ham game.
Oh my god! Dog. Like that comment. Listen, exactly. You can't say it was worse than the West Ham game. We won.
And we got a clean sheet. And it's the first away win and the first away clean sheet. It's like, come on.
Turning the TV off and coming back on the last 3 minutes. That is like one of the kind, you know.
Those corners, they weren't scrum druggery. They were scrum druggery. And you know rugby, don't you? You know the scrum, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. It was literally like a scrum. Did you see it?
No, I didn't. I didn't see it. I didn't see that moment.
It reminded me of when you watch videos from China or Japan when they're trying to pack people into a train. Right?
India.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me when I was watching Senegal trying to. It was barbaric, man. Let's be honest. Yeah, it's starting to get out of hand. Like these corners, they're starting to get out of hand. They're starting to become borderline abuse.
Do you know what though, Joe? Do you know what? I just wish we were doing it. That's my opinion on it. Why are you able to do it? Why aren't we doing it? We should be doing that too. I think it's clever.
We ain't scumbags. Yeah, we make proper corners, mate. You see our corners, yeah. Our corners are well executed corners, mate. Yeah. And by the way, bots, yeah, looking at your ratings table, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say one thing. right? Sunny Lemons gets the A, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The only person that gets a B is Dallo. Everybody else
To be
gets a
fair,
C.
yeah. No,
Everybody else
Dallo,
gets a C for me.
Oh.
Dallo, you people know I like to say he's a criminal, but I can say he impressed me.
Dallo did his job yesterday. Nobody can tell me nothing. Anybody tell me Dallo didn't do his work yesterday, you're a liar and a hater. Yeah, Dallo performed
You're a liar,
better.
you're cheap. I'm sorry.
Dallo outperformed everybody on the pitch yesterday. Yeah, consistently from minute 1 to minute 90. Dallo was consistently performing. Who else was performing?
He
more
did have a
consistently?
moment though. He did have a little.
When?
Okay, so we had a blip during a match that everybody was playing terrible. So
Yeah. No, but I agree with you. Like he was good. He was good, and he had a shot that like should have gone in the net. That was
nobody else on that team
But
played
he's not a
consistently
striker,
well
as some
as
people
Dallo in that
tell
match.
me.
For real. What about what's his name? What about Mbumo?
See, and that's being nice.
He got an assist though, didn't he? And that was, you know what, to control that ball when it's coming out and you're running and it's coming at you with pace, to control that ball and then do a lovely, and he timed that pass to Sesko with perfection. You know, sometimes you don't have the best game. I think the problem again, I think with him and Ahmad is that Mbumo, I don't like him as a false nine. I'm going more and more off it. I think he occupies the right space and I think he occupies it well. But when you've got Ahmad there, it doesn't work. It's no surprise that in the second half that changed as soon as Ahmed went off, and we got a goal within minutes.
You know, in the first half for me, Mbumo, Cunha, Ahmad,
all of them, even Bruno.
They were all really, really terrible. Hold on, guys. There's almost 50 people watching and only 13 likes. Like, really? Really?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Come on now, hit the like button, yo. You might as well. You here already. Subscribe. Anyway, I think we're saying consensus is C, like a high C.
Yes, B plus if you could, like in between C and B. Yes, and Wemo, and I guess Sesko also gets a B actually.
Sesko?
I don't think he gets an A. Why? Because he came on the squad?
Bro.
Yeah, he gets a B.
The only reason we have the 3 points is Sesko.
And
Bruno, to be fair. It was a combination of the two.
It was a combination, but he put the ball in the back of the net. He did his job.
I would give Sesko an A minus, and the reason I'd give him the minus is that he should have made it 2-0.
Don't remind me about that.
That's the question marks. That's the question marks that I understand Carrick must have.
Not a B minus, but it's an A minus. Not a B minus.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I'm gonna move him to the forefront. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so here we go. Sesko.
No. Toby Mainu needs to get moved away from there because I don't know why he's got such a good rating anyway. Move him over.
He was the better midfielder.
He was the only midfielder out of all of them.
But why is he getting a B? Why did he get a B? What did he do yesterday to earn a B?
He was covering up Casemiro's mistakes as well. He was the only one that was doing midfield yesterday. Casemiro had a poor game.
A B.
Yeah.
So where's Casemiro exactly?
I would say
he's a B minus C.
B minus C plus B minus.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
That's why I gave
such a high rating.
Big up Vegeta in the building.
Can you hear me at all?
Yes, sir.
Because I just came in to agree with, I think it's Joe on a few things, okay? First of all, this Sesko thing that guy missed the opportunity to make it a brace and end the game. He's trying to give us a heart attack for no reason. That was too casual with that second chance.
So because of that, what grade does he get?
B, bro. You don't necessarily have to touch the A, bro.
Nah.
He gets it, bro. You know what's crazy? We complain, yeah, doesn't get created chance. We create chance. You do that? No, bro, don't do that.
All right. We'll put him here. Yeah, it's to be honest, like what if like Everton equalized after that miss? That would have been
Yeah, bro, we would have rushed him, bro, to say, bro, why were you so casual with that second goal?
like I feel like he just was like, wow, this is becoming too easy. I should be like there was something.
No, but don't try and be in his head. He probably misjudged the step and didn't score. He should have scored. But they are saying B, and I would have put him at C, but he scored the goal. So,
bro, we need to kill games.
Big up,
Sesko can't get an A. You can't get an A. Big up everyone, but Sesko cannot get an A. He should have wrapped the game up with that chance, that second chance he had, which was I think was easier than the goal he actually scored.
yeah.
But yeah, that's it. He gets the B, in my opinion.
Okay.
You see Cunha, you see this Cunha one is also too high, bro. Because this guy yesterday, you see when I was in the group chat saying pass the damn ball, bro. This guy saw the red shirt, bro. He wouldn't pass his compatriots. I was angry, bro. I said, why, bro? Just threw ball it and we get on. Nah, bro, give that guy a C, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro. You know what, but yeah, I'm thinking like you're forgetting the whole match and you're only remembering the goal contribution.
Man. No, it's because I'm agreeing with Madison saying, bro, strikers are allowed to miss chances when they keep on scoring. What are we doing here?
The hell they can, bro. The hell they can, bro.
But not like that.
Not those ones they can't, bro.
Here's the thing. I'm not even. I'm not even talking about the strikers as well, though, bots. Yeah, because if that's the case, then yeah, you was arguing the case for Sesko. Why the hell is Cunha there then?
Yeah.
Why the hell is Cunha in front of Mbeumo? What did he do so good?
They should get the same grade, C minus.
For me, Cunha, Mbeumo.
I'm gonna be. Mbeumo was horrible yesterday until he got the GA. Until he got the GA, Mbeumo was crap. Let's be real.
Yeah. But can I ask you a question? Are we grading on GA or on the person's performance? Because I'm confused, bro.
Performance,
because up until that 1-0, bro, all we were subjected to was rubbish.
He would have got a D or an F if he didn't do that yesterday.
Let me answer Joe's question. Like I think Cunha was just a little bit better than, even though Mbeumo got the assist, Cunha was a little bit better because there was a lot more defensive grit.
Also, don't underestimate Housery. You've got to get into the players' heads. You've got to get into
Housery is great. I get all that, but I think it should be even, man. Because they all combined for the goal. Cunha to Mbeumo to Sesko.
Blocking the 85th minute by Cunha too. That was a really.
I will concede the defensive part, bro, because Luke Shaw would have suffered without Cunha.
Yeah, Cunha did do the defensive shit. I'll give you that much. Fair enough. Okay, but still, they should both Mbeumo should be closer to C/D, and Cunha should be straight in the D in the C section. Yeah.
And you know what's funny, bro? I was chilling watching the game yesterday thinking, tomorrow people are going to get B's even though this was a crap performance. And lo and behold, look at this. I don't understand how we grade. I really don't.
That's what I'm saying. Because for me, yesterday, everybody was basically average, yeah? And the only reason they got average, the top performers, like you're saying, yeah, like obviously Sonny Lamans, for me, Dallo, and maybe Sesko, yeah, they could get a higher grade than everybody else who was basically playing shit for the whole match. And then you upgraded just because you got the win. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the
you can't rate like that. You can't just you can't rate.
Listen, the people that are in A deserve to be in A. Like Maguire deserves to be in A. Lamans deserves to be in A.
Why is Maguire an A?
Did you?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the Maguire one.
How do you think we survived all those crosses that Everton did?
Lamens is the reason why we survived a lot of the corners, man.
Maguire has and Lamens and Euro, they have a clean sheet.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest?
10.
Wait, bots. Screaming doesn't make you right.
Listen. I'm just telling you that
Screaming doesn't make you right.
And you are out here talking.
Talk to us.
Listen, the fact
Talk
that
to us. Screaming doesn't make you right.
Wait, Vegeta. Okay, hear me out. Listen.
I'm not gonna hear you out if you're screaming at us.
Okay,
talk to us.
I'll still be. Harry Maguire deserves a lot more credit than anybody is giving right now, and this is why. One, he's having to help a young center back like Lenny Euro, talk him through some moments in the game. Bro, listen. He had 10 defensive clearances. When all those corners that Lamont didn't clear, a lot of like free kicks that Everton were taking, Harry Maguire was there to make sure that we still kept the clean sheet.
Okay, can we talk now?
He tried to distribute the ball, but he's not like Leacher.
Okay, I hear you, but why does the A have to?
You're giving him credit for failing.
Wait. Let me talk to this guy. Bro, people can have a good game and we don't have to over exaggerate it. You know what the problem I have, right? I don't know what the difference between a good game and a bad game is, because if I go back and I look at the Arsenal and City games and I look at these gradings, what is the difference, bro? But those games were better than what we are doing now. You see what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing that Maguire helped Euro, but we can't keep doing this, bro. I think those performances are good enough for a B maximum. We can't just say A.
Whose performance specifically? Maguire.
For the centre back pairing. Because
bring it back the table, but so we can see it, please.
No. It's not like you're saying they don't deserve A's.
Hold on. Do you know what?
No, bro.
Can I just say this? Delo had a better
game.
Get an A. Hold on, we deserve better. Say that again, please.
Delo had a better game than Maguire. There is no way Maguire.
Thank you.
I agree.
And you see the low bots, yeah. You seem to not really be taking in what Delo was doing yesterday, yeah.
I agree.
Because you're talking up the Maguire thing, yeah.
I want.
Go on, sorry.
Joe, I had to watch the game again, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to watch the game again, and that was Delo's best game of the season. So yeah, you're correct.
It's like he's going under the radar, bro. He played so well yesterday.
This is my point. Delo played well, and look where he is. And we're advocating for the guys who played lesser than him to be higher than him. Like, brother, are we judging on the entirety of the game, or what is going on?
Look. I'm looking at the fact that there was a moment where, because you know that Casemiro's game was not that great, right? And
that's why it should be a C. Yes, you're right.
Up for Casemiro, some moments there was Maguire doing that.
I feel like it was more Kobe who was cleaning up for Cass, bro.
No, Kobe was also cleaning up for Cass, but Maguire also pulled up, guys. You guys are not seeing Harry Maguire.
Bro. This is coming from the guy who calls him Timothy, bro.
What I'll concede to is we deserve better comparison of saying, okay, Dalot was better than Maguire for sure. That one, yes. You know, that one.
But we deserve better. Saying what the rest of us are saying. The problem is you did the wrong thing. You did the wrong thing. That's what you're not understanding.
Here's what I'm trying to say to you. Hold on. But when I came in here, hold on. Before you start switching things around, the first thing. Hold on, wait. The first thing I said when I come in here, right? Yeah, is the only player on the team. Because you know how much I rated Dalo's performance yesterday. I kept on saying it yesterday, and I'm still saying it today. Yeah, I came in there and said the only player that deserved to be was actually Dalot. Everybody else gets a C. Yeah, so I don't know how you're trying to move Dalot up into an A now. Yeah, just so you can justify where you're trying to put Maguire, bro. Like you could maybe say that Hold on, just let me finish, bro. Yeah, you could maybe then make an argument to say that Maguire deserves to be in between B and C, yeah. But let's face it, yeah, Dallo had a B game, yeah, which because he was better than everybody else, yeah. And then you can say that Lamens had an A performance, yes, because he saved everything, yeah. But because he had a perfect game, so that's an A.
Nah, I hear you, but let's agree to disagree.
Okay, but okay, wait a minute. This is not the first clean sheet we've kept because we keep saying clean sheet.
It's the third.
No, bro. Yes, in Michael Carrick's tenure here, is this the best clean sheet you've seen from our backline? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Can I just make a point on this? Look, sometimes, right? You know what? All I'm saying is, look. You know why I found yesterday's game interesting, right? Because really we should not have won that game, but we found a way to win that game. We found a way to score. We found a way to keep a clean sheet. To me, yesterday's game is more important than any of Carrick's games.
Big and deep. Big and deep. Winning against the grain.
So what are we saying about?
I agree. We should be winning.
What are we saying about Ahmad?
Ahmad D, keep him where he is.
Yeah, so
why he didn't have enough time to redeem himself, like the other guys.
No, I kept up with Ahmad
at first half. You could say that. You could make that argument.
He didn't have what? Enough what?
You could make the argument that Ahmad, Mbuma, and Cunha were D's in the first half.
Why are you trying to defend?
Yeah, until they consider that job,
he is a D.
I'm sick of these ratings.
Hold on. Ahmad, Cunha, and Mbuma was a D in the first half. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
until they came up with that chance, they would have had the same grade.
So I don't understand how you get. Anyway, I'm not even going to say nothing because we'll just bring up old arguments. Because I just don't.
I'm sick of these ratings.
You started Matthias Cunha in that, bro, up in A. Then you started him up in B. Yeah.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
You want to move him to what, a B?
Who?
And we're telling you, is it Ahmad? Where do you want to put Ahmad?
So I think Ahmad
C
was a C.
Yes, it's a C.
I am sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it, bro.
Hell no.
Irrespective of the performance,
why is he not a C?
I like Ahmad, but I've been saying it for a while. He's been underperforming. I'm like an Ahmad. He's been underperforming.
Since he came back,
running into blind alleys, holding on to the ball too long. Nah, bro, put him back in D.
Whenever Ahmad got the ball, there was like almost 2 players on him.
So when did he earn the C?
We're not doing that.
Hold on. When did he earn the C? So you said the first half was a D, yeah? So when exactly did he earn the C for you, bots?
When he got subbed off.
When did he earn the C, bot?
I said you could.
He worked hard. I give him that, but he's not doing enough.
Brother, look where Mbeumo is. Look where Mbeumo is, and look where you're trying to put Ahmad.
Bro,
Ahmad, yeah, that's not work.
Listen.
No. There's no need to put him back in D.
Redeem himself in the.
If he didn't have enough time to redeem himself, then how is he getting a C? He didn't have time to get a C.
I'll put him right here and say he was just all right.
African tax. This is racist.
It's not African tax. It's not African tax.
African tax.
Because you know what my grading is for Bruno. So if I was you, I'll put him back in D. Because it's gonna get real.
Let me ask you a question.
Bro,
Was Ahmed for the minutes he was on the pitch? Was he better than Mbeumo?
Yeah.
No.
Go on, boss.
Hell no.
Let boss answer the question.
He had a good chance in the first half.
Oh my word, bro.
Answer the
question. Yes or no? Was he better for the minutes he had on the pitch compared to Mbeumo's minutes on the pitch?
Like, okay, so he got.
Yes or no, bro?
No. Let's remember when he got.
You can't say no, bro. This guy is an African politician, bro. I can't.
Listen. He got subbed off in the 58th minute, right?
Rightly so.
Yeah.
Wait, is this guy answering a yes or no with more
Somebody had
words?
to be sacrificed.
Yes.
Who got
What's
subbed
the
off?
answer to the question?
Well, let me answer.
You're not answering it.
You got subbed
Yes
off.
or no?
Listen,
You know, but
don't
sometimes,
need to palaver
sometimes you,
and context.
but
You know,
sometimes you get
did
yes
he
or no with a
perform better
follow-up
than
question,
Primo?
but you are
Answer
not
me, deserve better
allowing us to
question.
get there, brother.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say yes
Answer
or
the
no,
question,
and then
then
you
you can follow
explain
up.
after. Yo,
Don't forget to hit the like button. Football Power Hour.